The Links, at their core, they are a philanthropic organization connecting individuals with the arts and culture around this community, and just a great asset.
I think they're one of those unsung heroes. They do so much for the community. They don't do it for the praise. They do it because they really want to help our community become a better place.
They're a force of nature, I believe. They're just some of the most gracious people that I know in this community.
We have a very small number of members, but our span and reach is very, very large.
And the Links is based on friendship and service. The Links were chartered in May the 28th, 1949. It's the first chapter in Ohio. We're called the Lucky 13th chapter because we were the 13th chapter to be chartered.
In 1949, if you spoke out, there still might have been some risk.
As an African American, you weren't encouraged to do a lot of things. You certainly could not speak out openly. We're standing on their shoulders today when we can express ourselves openly and be heard, and we can be proud that we were able to voice our opinions.
At this particular time, there are 15,000 links and 288 chapters. I think one of the things that I'm really proud of is the partnerships that we have had. With the Dayton Art Institute was one of the ones that we've had that's been lasting. We noticed that there was not a permanent piece in the museum by a Black artist. And we commissioned Bean Davis to do an art piece that is hanging in the museum today. And I'm really proud of that because for generations and generations, they will be able to see that piece.
They work in collaboration with the Dayton Art Institute to bring one of the biggest art exhibits of African American art ever to this city, called Sharing Tradition, that laid a solid foundation for the appreciation of art and culture for this entire region, if not the state.
Working with the Links, we're able to bring audiences together that might not necessarily have always felt included at the museum. We've worked really hard to be more inclusive. When you partner with them and when you work with them, they give their all. And it's just been a really wonderful experience for me as an arts leader, but also just to see how our guests and the students that come to the museum have these opportunities thanks to the Links that they wouldn't otherwise have.
I began working with the Links 7 years ago. They felt that it would be great to partner with my school, with both our initiatives being primary literacy. Makes sense to work together. The partnership with the Links, it entails Books Alive. Each book has an activity, arts and craft, that the kids will do over the course of 4 to 6 weeks. Then at the end of that time frame, there's a culminating activity, and the Links will bring in dancers, entertainment, plays, just to kind of bring the book full circle. So they have a book, an activity, and some form of art to conclude what they've learned from that book. So the Links really have exposed my students to different arts that they might not have otherwise had the opportunity to experience.
For years, we have been consistent in what we offer to the community. And you can say, we did it as a group. There's no other feeling. I'm getting chill bumps on me right now because I've had that experience.
They're just so dedicated to making our community a better place. And it's through all different avenues. They go where the help is needed the most. And that's what I think is really special about the Links organization.
If there were no Links, there would be a big void.
I would just think that the community would be a lesser community without them.
As people say, they're my rock. We're very supportive of each other because that's what friends do.
The Links and the YWCA are kindred spirits. We encourage girls to lean in. We encourage girls to take their seat at the table.
The Dayton chapter of Links embodies the mission of the YWCA.